Good evening. So I am excited to show you the update on these eggs. They are about a week and a half to go. And the hard part, remember, is that these are really hard once they get close. So you'll turn this in here, you can see a little bit. The hardest part about these is there's really not much to see, if I'm being honest. Once they get to this point, you can see there's a vein right there. So they spin them around. But as they get further along, there's less to see because they're filling up the entire egg inside. And you can imagine how crammed it's going to be when they're fully ready to go. They are rolling really bad right now. There we go. So you can see, here's a pretty good shot showing you. See if I can get that to focus a little better. And then edit out all these attempts to get to focus. So it's just really a hard thing to get to really, because it's got the light and everything. You can see the little duck in there? As he gets closer, he's going to move. See, there's an air pocket right there, right where my light is. That's where that line is. So he's going to move closer to that. Oh, I thought I heard a cheep. I was like, there shouldn't be any chirps yet. As they get closer, they're going to actually, you'll hear the chirps through the egg like a day or two before. I thought it was chirping. I was like, oh no, it shouldn't be that close. It's the actual incubator, if you can hear that sound. So you see? So these ones here, like I said, have about a week and a half to go. These guys are due, I think, what is it, April 30th? This is, like, if you've been following the videos of these eggs, it's these are the ones that I put in those videos. Let's see if... So it's pretty cool. It's exciting. I am so confused now which eggs these ones are rolling so bad that I can't tell which ones I've turned. So I'm kind of turning everybody again, making sure with the marks that everybody's upright. This one's a pretty good one to get a good angle. I'm gonna try to see if I can get it even better. It's hard because it tries to focus in on where the light is. So that's exciting. Alright, so let's go just make sure everyone's... Remember what we're doing here is we're... let's see if I pull it into view. We want all... We've marked them X's and O's to make sure that when you're done turning, like, see, I don't know if you can see, this one has the O up, so we're just going to go ahead and spin that so that we know that everyone's been turned, and hopefully they don't, on their way back to the heat source, turn back as well. Now the next incubator, they are 1 week behind these ones. So the ones that you just saw will hatch, and then in 1 week these other 5 eggs will hatch. Now the problem with this incubator is there's probably a way to turn it off. I don't know, I haven't looked into it enough. But all that I saw was to turn the alarm off is there's a little button, a minus sign. So we basically take the thing off and wait for it to beep at us. But the power just went off too, so it may not beep. I don't know. So we're gonna wait a second. It may not yell at us, which would be very nice. Right when I get to the other side, you know, there's one that's gonna be when it's gonna beep. Okay, so these eggs, you'll get a lot better view because they are, like I said, about a week behind. See all the movement in there? So we're gonna spin. You see, it's almost like a flat line. Look at all the space that you don't have in just 1 week. Isn't that crazy? I can't be the only one that's amazed by this. So look at that. So again, you have to see where that line is right across there. You can see all that space that's going to be filled up. And not too much time. Alright, let's see. This guy's taking up more room than... Oh, there he is. And sometimes they just develop a little faster. That can be if there's heat more at one side of the incubator than the other. This whole hatch is a miracle hatch. When I set up the incubator, remember ducks are supposed to be at 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit. When I set this up, next morning I double checked it, and thank goodness I did. It was 106 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, so definitely not good. And I was amazed that any of them, but we're not out of the woods yet. Who knows how that initial heat affects the hatch. So it's a pretty neat looking egg. So now this one, I turned it, but okay, I turned it. See this one here? See how you can see all this space right here? I just turned this one, so he hasn't quite shifted up there yet. But I'm backwards because that should be his O upright, but is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the lid back on this guy, and I will keep you posted as we're coming into a week to go. So there'll be more exciting videos coming up. Oh my goodness, this is one of the reasons I don't like this thing. There, it has to rest perfectly on there. So I'm gonna do a video comparison, but that's one of the things that trying to get that lined up. This incubator is going to be better visual for hatching because you have all this clear space versus my other incubator that's right beside it. But anyhow, so I will do a side-by-side comparison of these two incubators maybe tomorrow. So here we go, guys. About a week and a half to go.